are playing Assassins, they want to stay hypermobile, because I don't think Khalid is the play here for MV.
If you want a backline dive, Glue essentially could be that person. But with the Claude up on the table, it does make it a bit tough, right? Claude and Moskov both are pretty decent answers to it. And we'll see they are going to pick up that 4th pick. So they take the Moskov away.
I love it. I love it. Hold the EXP at the very, very end. Very atypical of red side, and best part is that Moskov does pretty well against Assassins because of his knockback, so at the very least, Uni doesn't have to worry about that too. That does mean that maybe we might just see a Roger gold lane, maybe even a Harith gold lane coming about from your boy Innocent.
But into this draft is not the easiest one to pull off, right? Not with the amount of dive. So we are going to see the CC over for SRG and the Grok, so CC gold will be the answer from SRG.
Oh! Interesting. All right, so Vexana's the only anchor. You have Grok to kind of open up the map, still able to slow down your opponents, and then dodge. Yeah, okay, yeah. I see it. The anti-CC is the main thing here, not the engage. All right. Pretty good composition for the side of SRG. I hope MV lock in the glue. Lock in the glue and make my day.
Do it. If not, the glue is probably going back to Teresa, which is one of their comfort picks, most comfort picks, in fact. Unless...
It's too difficult to play Terizla here.
Oh man, they can't even play Hylos into Phobius, right?
Exactly, the CC as well, like, there's an easy lane swap to be made. Oh, and then they go into the Khalid.
Pocket not as deep. Not as deep as we want. I'm looking at SRG's draft and I realized that they could easily...
Wait, hold on, is Innocent playing Phobius gold?
Wait, it is!
So they are! Okay, that's why they didn't do the switch. Alright.
So it is the Phobius gold.
How dirty, so dirty!
I know we've seen Phobius mid. Hey, but hey, if Ralph wants to jump around and makes life easier for Innocent, right?
I'll give it to him. That was a very interesting draft coming in from SRG's side.
Flicker. That's what I was expecting. I saw him go. Take Flicker, you're not running away.
Exactly. Now, Ruff might have a bit of a tough time. A lot of backline dive here. Stormy has to be particularly careful to not die to Uni, so he's going to have to hold on to his fear for as long as possible. But they'll definitely sneak past the glorious pathway.
Okay, let's see if Arcadia talk about creativity. This is one of the few glimpses of it. Game 2 with SRG on blue side and MV on red. Let's get it going. Because I'm looking at the lanes right now. Zeno also blindsided by the fact that he had to fight a CC instead of a Phobius.
I'll take it though. This will be very interesting. This will really show the laning prowess we're going to be seeing from SRG as well as MV, right? And I think that's going to be a very big influence in the game. If not, we're expecting the roamers to be able to kind of break even here.
I'm already winning out at the start. Brave Smite, full stacks on the passive. And Ruff can't even walk up the tray, Innocent.
He can't.
Every single time he has that passive, he is going to run in your face.
Yeah, level 1 is where Innocent is going to be a little bit stronger here. Ruff gets stronger at level 2, but then it all evens out at level 4, where you're expecting Phobius to have a major advantage, unless we saw Ruff take Inspire. But still, he opts to go... Oh, he goes straight into Tenacity and Swiftness. He's not looking for Master Assassin. He knows that there's a very high likelihood of dying to the Phobius.
Phobius aside is just Festival of Blood, Brave Smite, some adaptive damage. Sense of Quicksand Guard is cancelled out, so he has to flicker, but still, First Blood giving over the Sun Guys. Backup coming in late from Nova and Martizi. They find the live on the Cram. He's gonna take in some turrets, y'all. Try to jump away, still gets dragged back. A trade for MV.
Alright, decent trade. Sakai's, unfortunately, is the one who does pick up the kill, and Monster Vicious, it goes over to Martizi. Luckily, Uni... Oh, man, so that's a great jungler right there. A+ jungle strat.
My jungler would have taxed the wave.
That's me. I would have taken the wave entirely. I wouldn't even feel remorse for it. That's the worst part.
I'm a Suyo. I need that gold.
Yeah, man. So Martizi ends up hitting level 4 on time, and with neutral objectives about to spawn, MV take control over it first.
I feel like it would just be like game 1 with SRG. They pay minimal attention to the turtle.
Oh.
The guys does show up though with the team there. Uni wins the turtle secure anyways. The first team to hit level 5. So far, MV in the series have secured 4 out of 4 turtles.
Yep. Honestly, I don't blame Sakai's for missing the retry there, because that Soul Sever, it also applies to these neutral creeps, right? So you can do like an absurd amount of damage, especially when they're within the last 2 bars of their health.
things will start to get tough for Ruff right now because Infinite Pursuit has been unlocked. 0 cooldown. So good luck trying to play around that.
Alright, good. Let's see whether Ruff is going to lose his Purify here, but he does have Uni nearby. Honestly, he's got the whole kill squad ready to run.
Yums is see Uni here, so that's going to prevent any sort of ambush. Stormy is also walking up. Uni can't really stay there for too long. East the Wild Charge gets terrified, absolutely controlled. So Oblivion dashes away, but Yums follows with the power of nature to take him out. And now to block out Nova Escobar with the wall. The battle line is completely separated. Martizi cannot join the fight. Tempest of Blaze from these guys. Take out Nova Escobar. The Spear of Destruction shows up. Ruff needs the kill. Finds Yums. Forces the flicker from Stormy. Martizi tries to grab him back. Runs out of mana at the last second. Cannot confirm the lift.
Take the 2 for 1. Just take the 2 for 1. It's as good as it's gonna get, but for MV, it's a small lead, but Sakai survives and he's able to invade while this is happening. Will eventually be able to invade while this is happening. Uni currently still a level ahead of Sakai's at this point of time and taking all of No Man's Land. Litho Wanderers, River Crab, all within control of MV.
It's gonna show up bottom side as well. Fire of Foe is a warning shot. Sakai will just leave that area. Top side. This is stunned up. Goes for the onto Ruff. He's gonna try and fight this. Stunned up. The wild charge from Yums not connecting. And Ruff gets away with the Purify.
Man, Yums, dangerous man. You can never really tell what's going through his mind, right? What direction is that wild charge gonna go? You blink and you miss it. But now with the next neutral objective about to spawn here, we need to look at lane states because if Khalid moves right now, SRG might be okay with just giving away this turtle just to play on the opposite side. Oh, it's a lane swap.
GC is also moving. Nova Escobar will try to kind of soak up the damage. Playing Martizi behind him, but Anderson showing out. Martizi needs to shift his focus a little bit. Another stun now. Nova Escobar knocked out by the Eternal Guard. Will try to survive this, but Anderson jumps on top of him. The Glorious Pathway will get him out of this fight. But Zeno overcommitted. He's gonna get absolutely slammed to the dirt. And with him going down, Sakai joins the fight, looks for Martizi. Tempest of Blaze dispels the butterfly stacks. Uni will force him away, but Monster Vicious loses control of the objective.
Woo! Nicely done by Sakai. Nicely done. Good use and timing of the Tempest of Blades. You don't mind if the stacks is maxed out on you as long as you're able to get the Tempest of Blades off, but he's too low to contest Uni.
Does SRG
use
this? Uni will get the turtle as Yums wild charges to the back onto Martizi, but that leaves Innocent out to dry. Tries to get rid of Uni, who gets away with the Blaze Surge. Lifted back up by Martizi. Innocent is so tanky. He is not dying. They need to control him, and with the help of Zeno, they will.
Martizi is saving this team right now. Every overly aggressive plays made by the side laners of Monster Vicious, Martizi and Nova Escobar has been covering them very, very well. And luckily, Uni is 2 levels ahead of Sakai and won out his retreat battle. But you can definitely see, without his spells available on cooldown, he is a sitting duck.
Man, the amount of impact Innocent had with just 2 items before the Expert Claw. War Axe, Brave My Festival of Blood, and to survive that long in a fight.
Innocent's so
Wow.
greedy. The fact that he went War Axe first item instead of Thunderbelt, this guy knows what's up.
It's all about the fight. Yums will be chased away for now. Next turtle is going to be a minute away. Spawning on top side. Bottom tier 1 went down as Ruff had full control of that area. Yeah, Martizi with the bailout. This Jushin is being quite a nuisance for SRG to fight into.
It's really tough. It's really tough for them. Nova Escobar can just tank the damage against Innocent for now.
War
Just
Axe, man.
I mean...
Uh-oh. Oh, now he can't get out. He's blocked out. He's dead. He is dead. And the backline for MV is exposed again. And there's going to be a follow-up wild charge from Yums once more to Purify. Not going to get Ruff out. 2 dead for MV.
I'm quickly looking into the player room. I'm trying to see whether Kotaru is giving a reaction, but I only see fakes. Not just the head shake of disapproval. Like, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing here?
Sora is like, man, you're not that strong. Zeno is going to be next though.
Has to ult.
Has to ult. Ult flicker. Okay, Cram actually chases him. Quick guard. Stay alive on the turret. The guys gets away again. Now they're trying to find Cram, and Yuz blocks out that entrance. Cram hops over the wall, over the turtle, and SRG completely disengages.
Uni could technically chase that. They know that they don't have ults right now, but they also don't know the position of where Sakai's is. I think that's what he's most nervous about.
God, Martini straight out just bailing Nova Escobar out of that. Turtle secured by Uni, so 6 out of 6 turtle in this best of 3 for MV.
Not even close here. Uni waiting a full second before, sorry, 0.5 of a second before he decided to retreat, knowing that it's not even going to be remotely close. At this point of time, MV not developing as much as a lead like they did in the last game, but it's 7-3 right now, and MV still have the goal lead.
Pretty insane if you think about it. I think most of the gold lead is definitely on Uni and Ruff's side, right? Ruff is 2 levels ahead of Innocent. He's been power farming the whole time, and he could be the one to drag MV across the finishing line.
I mean, eventually Monster Vicious will outscale Selangor Red Giants by the end of this game. I think the real question is what's the most ideal situation for SRG to fight, right? What are the win cons for them to be able to create an endgame scenario?
They're looking for Martizi. Tie him up. Cram will do the initial job, but with Ruff showing up, Martizi survives. The rest of SRG will have to retreat. Monster Vicious is too tough to fight in these choke points, and Ruff is continuing the chase. Cram next on the board, gets pinned to the wall and goes down. Innocent now forced to commit, pulls all of them back, but Ruff has the wisdom of nature, survives the power of nature. Ruff finds a triple kill out of that.
No.
MV finds 4 in the fight.
No, Yum should have just auto-attack. That's all he needed. He just needed to auto-attack. Maybe he thought he didn't have enough damage because he's not building any damage whatsoever. Maybe he thought that he couldn't get the proc from the concussive blast in time, or it was already done. But very, very close margins here. And now MV back in the position like they were in the previous match. 5K goal lead, 7-7, 9 minutes into the game. Oh my god!
In a way more dominating form. 3.2k advantage for Ruff. Did he not have Winds of Nature, or was I tripping?
He did not have Winds of Nature throughout that fight.
So that was the Purify, I would assume.
Yep. Disgusting, disgusting stuff from Ruff right now. But this might just be the closest that MV have actually gotten to maybe toppling this game. They just need to take this Lord without losing too many members. Keep in mind, SRG, they've done this before, and they want to buy time for Innocent to get some real items.
Circumstances are a bit different, no. Now SRG, they have 2 conditions, right? Gotta kill the backline and survive, but the backlines are so tough to take down. Can't even take on Martizi with 2 of their strongest members. In MV, history is writing itself. They could be the second team to take a game off of SRG in the regular season.
I mean, it's going to be tough because they have to use Sakai's to influence the map, right? But MV have decided, no, we're always going to blitz it because we want him to come to us.
Yun is just going to go for the conceal. They find a dive in the back line. That's Martizi exposed, but Zeno instantly finds the save. Takes out Innocent. Ruff, he's just going to man-fight Cran. That's 2 deaths. Pure Destruction does miss though. And Ruff was survive down. Find a lift on the Sakai's. Martizi with another build out. And Monster Vicious have a really good chance of just wiping the floor with SRG. Zeno couldn't get the chase, but Uni will try. Doesn't get in range, but 4 kills for MV, and all the waves crashing to SRG's base.
Oh, they're gonna break the magic barrier on the top side of the map. Lord is gonna be pushing on bottom, so outer tier 2s are gonna be gone. Magic barriers going to collapse on every single one of these lanes.
9,000 goal advantage. If MV hasn't found that killing blow just yet, there are about to. The launch will be taken care of, so no structures will go down just yet, at least not the inhibitors. But SRG are finding it incredibly tough to just run into Monster Vicious. This backline is not easy to cut through.
Yeah, and Uni's in a position where he can just poke. He doesn't even need to hard engage, right? Just use that bow, poke out as many targets as possible, force him a recall.
So this Phobia's goal is starting to really scale off the sheer amount of lead that Ruff has. I'm surprised that Ruff is still dealing more than 10,000 lesser damage than Innocent.
Well, I mean, Innocent is able to collapse on multiple targets at once. Ruff has to kind of hope that they line up like floppy disks. Just gotta be straight, you know? Keep it uniformed. I need 2 seconds left. How is SRG going to bounce back from this one? Currently with a perfect 7-11 here in terms of kill score, but MV basically have almost set up checkmate angle. If they had, if they were able to take away an inhibitor from SRG, they might have been able to, but I think they're taking the smarter option. They know that their high ground defense isn't that great, so the same can be said about their sieging. Not that effective, and puts them in a position where they could be collapsed upon.
They're looking for Sakai's. Doesn't have purple buff, so gotta get away. Gets stunned by the Law and Order on top of the wall. Had to be saved by Yoons. But that means that Cran will be sacrificed. There's no way out of this. Another pick off for MV. Reaching a 10k goal advantage.
Nova is just being a menace right now. Stormy, as much as he wants to walk up, he has to always consider the option of Nova walking away from Sakai's, because that's what we're seeing right now, that Nova is following Sakai's along man-to-man every single time. If he's on a wall, he's looking to stun him off of it. If he's dropping a glorious pathway, he's looking to cut him off from the rest of his team.
Usually you would want the Ling to be able to influence the map, kind of push the waves, but Monster Vicious, basically the man-to-man defense, especially onto Sakai's, have honestly made his series as a Ling pretty miserable.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard for him. That's why you see that Sakai's is like 2 levels down, now catching up to close the lead down to 1 level. Oh!
They're trying to look for Martizi. That's the Purify out. A hard dive to the back line, but their own is exposed. Ruff is unstoppable. They lose in the stun again, and Sakai's doesn't even find a kill onto Martizi. Monster Vicious might have just done it to take a game off of the Red Giants. Starting with the bottom inhibitor, Crab will get jumped on. The Terrify from Stormy only delayed the inevitable, but Monster Vicious have the full team. It's a dive to the back, the Zeno misses, but it really doesn't matter because Ruff is on the crystal. Monster Vicious takes blood from SRG.
Woo! All right.